So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Now this could...
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked out, and the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And this is Del Piero. And the finish! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham opts to play it back.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Del Piero. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Toure makes the interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale calmly anticipates. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Del Piero, and he welcomes it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top...
Shot, surely! Caceres clears without hesitation.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Thuram. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Ibrahimovic. And here's Del Piero. Manchester United have their third corner. Bale plays it short. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ibrahimovic. Caceres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero gets into a good position. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hullet, looking for a run-up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caceres. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Bale. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, well played, well played.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle.
It's Azar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Bellingham. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball. Azar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Del Piero. Played out wide. Bale. And it's Bellingham. Some intricate passing. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out towards the flank. Vieira. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard, who is really short on confidence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to cross. Ferdinand can get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined...
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 5, Bellingham. Bellingham. Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Things starting to look very comfortable. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on
Oh, can he get onto this?
Number 30,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Number 15,
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Johan Cruyff. Number 1
Goes long
Bellingham.
and straight.
Substitution.
Seedorf. Neymar. Now Cruyff. Looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
And it's been played through. Now there's a fight. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he welcomes it in. Spread to the right. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bale picks it up out wide. And it's Nedved. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
Soboslai is standing over this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Soboslai! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That looks a decent ball. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they win it back again. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick. Goes for a shot! And it's Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Nicely worked. Cleared without hesitation. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Please put your hands together, everyone.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is
Manchester
fervent,
United
the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. In once more. Dida claims it without any fuss. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Varane can. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
After 14 minutes is number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caceres. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hullet. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's played forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has been fouled there.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. 15 minutes till half-time. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Del Piero, and he plays one through. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
35 minutes is number 11, Ruud Gullit.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally...
There could be trouble here. Rafael Varane. Bale. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gullit with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
40 minutes is number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's going wide left. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. He's a sharp little ball here. Czech sends that a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's the end of the first 45. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Bellingham. No way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross into the box. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, important interception. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted. Maldini. Gullit has found the net here, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Del Piero being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's good running with the ball. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Azar. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. He's looking wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Thuram with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to get rid. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nesta, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Vieira. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back where it came from. Real chance! He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from
11,
this corner.
Gullit. Number 5, Bellingham.
Ibrahimovic clears it away.
Varane.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number
Driven in.
22, Nedved.
Dida claims it.
Number 15,
Safe hands.
Messi.
Manchester
Number
United
13,
have the chance to go the other way.
Number 2, Marcel Desailly.
Looking for a run-up.
Substitutions taking place.
That's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai. To Pepe. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Del Piero. Vieira. To Messi. And it's Szoboszlai. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. It's run loose here. That has been slung wide. Chips it through. Šeško! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
We've seen that early. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain.
And he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Zanetti. And here's Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Nedved clears, and that will be it. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that should get the job done. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does and his unquenchable thirst for goals.
And Del Piero! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking to play him in. Gullit. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard. Bellingham. And it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. And here's Bellingham. To Hazard. And this is Del Piero. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Seedorf. Bellingham. Vieira. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hazard! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here, and the shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Seedorf. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. And it's Cáceres in towards the back stick. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Bellingham. Gullit. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. And it's Gullit. Gullit ploughing through the middle. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
And now he has two. Manchester United have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vieira. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Steaming on goalwards. Bellingham. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the right flank. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick.
2 added minutes has been
Gullit.
indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pings in across. And a header! Harmlessly behind. That's the end of the first 45. Manchester United have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less
Things are looking good
ideal.
for our boys as they go off for their
And we are
well-earned
up to the break.
Let's
I've
keep
been
this
left
up.
almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Manchester United leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot, surely! And he's there to get it away. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly...
Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gullit. And that interception was most necessary. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Manchester United.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pepe clears it away. And that is headed for the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Bale. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Bellingham. And he's in on goal! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 7, Vieira. Number 11,
Rafael Varane.
Number
Nedved.
8, Hazard. Number
Yaya
18,
Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
13, Szoboszlai.
Some
Number
intricate
24,
passing, looking to progress the
Toure.
ball.
Number 15,
Manchester United
Messi.
clearly are pushing
Number
for the win here,
22,
Peter. It's making for a
Nedved.
very frantic
Number
end to this
21,
game.
Johan Cruyff. Substitutions
Thuram
taking
calmly
place.
anticipates, pressing high and with purpose. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played out to the left flank. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's the keeper's ball. Thuram. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved, passing is crisp and sharp. Now who's going to be first to this? Caceres. Šeško. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai. That looks a decent ball. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to...
Gullit! Oh, it's hit the post! And he thumps it clear. Azar. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is just off target. Azar. And he was quick to react. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, easy pickings there. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that's been cut out, well played. check sends that a long way. Rafael Varane. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Cáceres. Now, can they get him away? And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cáceres, and it's played into the middle.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure, and it's Hullet. Seedorf. Nice looking ball, and he was alert to it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Is number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now, he's got space here. Hullet in acres of space out wide. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bellingham. Now it's Del Piero.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cruyff, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good... Del Piero! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driven in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Lobbed in behind. That's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Caceres. That's an imaginative pass. He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pullet gets into a good position. Del Piero needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Your impression so far, Jim?
The atmosphere isn't great at this moment, Peter. The moans and groans from the crowd are quite audible now. Frustration's growing, and this can end up being a bit of a depressing cycle.
Pullet. Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub.
Impressive jump! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Ibrahimovic. And here's Del Piero. Caceres. And it's Seedorf. And the shot's on here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cruyff.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 22, Nedved.
Pull it. Cruyff. Here's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Looking for a runner. Well, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United found the way. He'll try from distance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's a lovely, neat pass. That's destined for the flank. And this is Neymar. Desai attempts a clearance. All hands on deck for this one. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Played with finesse. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's cut it out. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now, can they get it back? Bellingham. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here! Very nicely done. Nice physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Hazard. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale puts them all in. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely aimed pass. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hullet. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And this is Del Piero, closing in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Del Piero. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldo tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. And this is Del Piero. That is a brilliant interception. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has not gone well. What's going wide left? And he was quick to react. Del Piero. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United have their third corner. And here's Bellingham. Now, and a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Bellingham! And he's really put himself on the line here. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Vieira. Vieira. That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Caceres. Zanetti. Looking for a runner. Well, that's an excellent interception. Dida. Bullet. Azar. Rafael Varane. Cruyff.
There will be
That
1
looks a
minute
decent
added
ball.
time.
Rafael Varane. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. And they've managed to get rid. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Let's all rally behind the boys.
Well,
and show
obviously
them a bit of
things
support.
are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread neatly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Zanetti. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. And he is deftly away. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice-looking ball. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Gullit. Number 18, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 15.
Great chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bellingham. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely intercepted. Caceres, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Šeško. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Vieira gets it clear. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's gone long. Šeško. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. And the finish! Oh, crossbar! And it's Zanetti. In towards the back stick. And that should get the job done. Pepe cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they are prompt with their pressing. That's a little off target. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Azar. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic.
There will be
Look at the space here. He's having a shot. It's hit the upright. And that's a tiny finish. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That was a given. It always was.
Yeah.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from... And he shoots! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that was nowhere near his best.
Azar.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball.
Vieira. Azar!
Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Gullit.
Yaya Toure
Is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Yaya Toure. Gullit has created one goal already. Vieira.
Azar.
This is a promising build-up. And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising. And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham.
Azar.
A player who needs no introduction. Now, what about a counter-attack? Threads one in. Vieira. That has been cut short. Nesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And he's there to deal with it. Bellingham. And it's Azar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Bale. It's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ibrahimovic, he's had a shot! And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Manchester United have their second corner now. Toure clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Gullit. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Nesta makes the interception. Caceres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Azar.
Now it's Cruyff. Played into space. Plays it across. And straight back out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back underway. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for options for movement. Cáceres. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he latch on to this? Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Tries to play it through. And it's Cáceres. It's an early cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Del Piero being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Del Piero. Bale has it out wide and in space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's been given away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
The referee has given a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 20,
He leaps for it.
Number 3,
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Number
Adriano
13,
with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Nice sequence of passes this.
Number 1,
This is a
Adriano.
promising ball. Adriano! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Manchester United.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Sheshko! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Caceres. Passes short and sharp. Looking here to chip it through. And that's an excellent interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Szoboszlai. And it's Caceres. And here's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
It's Neymar! And that's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Adriano. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Ferdinand. There will be 4 extra minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Neymar's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. And smartly reclaimed. Ibrahimovic. Caceres. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. Cross into the box. Varane attempts a clearance. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Both sides exercising caution for now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hazard. Very nicely done. And this is chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Zanetti. That's a decent clearance. Hazard. And here's the chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's under a lot of pressure there. Caceres. Now it's Gullit. Zanetti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Varane deals with that comfortably. That has been cut short. Thuram. Now it's Del Piero. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well read, nice interception. Hazard. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Caceres. Vieira. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Turan. Pull it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bale. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero! He doesn't look too happy with that. Ambitious ball here. Varane cuts out the pass. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic. And he can thump it away. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here, and it's made its way to him. Ibrahimovic being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And pull it! And that has been cleared. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second corner of the game.
Gullit. Coming on the field is number 15, Messi. Substitution.
Ibrahimovic with the clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely pass. There's the header! And no mistake. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ibrahimovic.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
5,
on both benches.
Bellingham. Coming on to
Szoboszlai.
replace him is
So, Jim, what are you
number
thinking?
13,
Manchester United have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Manchester United are making a change after this chance. Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vieira. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And it's lofted through here. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Vieira. Hazard. And this is Del Piero.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 20,
Looking to cross their way up the pitch.
Number 8.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at
Coming on
all.
the field, number
A slightly
21,
better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Number 1,
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nedved.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Šeško. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, Szoboszlai! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Bale with the short one.
4 added minutes has been
There's
indicated.
the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Nedved. And the ball is out of play. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through, tries to cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
We will go into extra time.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. So our quest to find the winner continues. Played out wide, Nedved. Bale receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Neymar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pepe makes the interception. Messi. Here's Vieira. Stood up well to him there. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Messi. Adriano. Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through. And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Caceres. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira attempts a clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. So just 15 minutes still to come.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And this is Adriano. Check, punts it upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi.
Cruyff tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Coming on the field is number 24, Toure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zanetti. Probing pass.
Good ball over the top.
That's the keeper's ball.
I think they're done. They are done.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Everybody.
A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Tries a measured ball. Pepe gets across to intercept that.
Ibrahimovic.
And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Azar.
Now it's Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's been given away. Pullet chasing after it.
Cruyff.
Oh, that's fab. Cruyff! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Del Piero, Hullet, Del Piero, Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Hazard. He's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have their second corner now. Bale with the short one. Bale. And the shot's on here. Quality ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Bale. Bellingham. Backward it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been knocked clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, important interception. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Into the channel. Caceres providing an outlet on that flank. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And it's Bale. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And Del Piero! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Bale goes short. Oh, cracking ball. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it again. Now he's got space here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's gone out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 18, Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero!
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Fantastic first half from our boys.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Header! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 18, Alessandro Del Piero!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Pull it. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Hazard. Can he get it through? Bale's cross. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Done delicately. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
20,
on both benches.
Ibrahimovic. Number 18, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 1.
Hullet.
Number 21.
Very nicely done. Look at the space
Substitution in
here.
progress.
Take back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And this is Adriano. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. And this is Adriano.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Adriano. Troy, and the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United. There's the header!
Substitution for Manchester.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Coming on the field is number 22, Nedved. Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Gullit, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 15.
It's going
Messi.
wide left.
Number 13.
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Bale gets it away. Looking for the far post. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Szoboszlai. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's lofted through here. Some resolute defending there. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Messi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Manchester United have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cruyff is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Bale! And Cech pulls off a sensational save! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Cruyff. Now it's Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Vieira. Cruyff receives it in a good position. Cruyff! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There will be 5 minutes.
Leicester attempts a clearance. Šeško aims beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira! It's out for a goal kick. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pass somewhat off target, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano. And we're done. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and